morning, guys. Welcome in. Woo! We've got Paul, super subscriber. First thing, good morning, Kimberly. Good morning. How are you, buddy? One and only. I'm all good in the hood. All good in the hood. Just ended the Twitch live. Quite pleased with that. I think we only had one. Was it one restart? I think. Can't remember now. I think we only had one restart. Raven, good morning. How are you, buddy? Right, let's get working with Franklin. Let's go, guys. Let's get tapping that screen. Let's get these likes motoring and get to 50k as fast as we can. Trying to keep a 1k per minute pace. It's called CSR2. Paul Rogerson. It's Custom Street Racing 2, CSR2. I played the original one, and I played what was the other one called? It wasn't Legends. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called now. Classics, that's it. CSR Classics. I played them for about 7 years before this, and I've played this one for like 7.5 years. So I've played the brand for nearly 15 years now. Gary Joe, good morning. One restart, that's right, Haley, I thought so. Hey, an extra hour of bonus TikTok. Milkman then, Raven. Sassy, good morning. It is, Paul, yeah, but I play at the top level. I've won gold, silver and bronze badges. I've got loads of them. Right, I'll be back. Yeah, the first two games, CSR and CSR Classics, I had every car in the game in both of them, fully maxed, and so much resources, it was unbelievable. But there was nowhere the game was going, and they eventually turned off the servers, and this was before Google Play Games was around, and I lost all my game saves for those two games. More than likely, lol, yes. Right, I'll be back. Up in the hills, up the Curly Whirly Road, you mean? Yeah. Not today, though. Right, I'll be back, guys. Right, a few more customers, and I'll start taking you with me again. Nice one, Lon. What were you called before then? I might remember your name, because obviously you've changed your name. Sassy Eve, thank you, buddy. Right, I'll be back. Keep tapping the screen, guys. Jake, good morning. Jacqueline Young, good morning. Ah, yeah, I remember you. How's it going, Toxic? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, Paul, I mean, I don't know whether you play CSR too much. You seem to know what it is. I'm an actual game expert on it. I wrote a game guide, oh God, over 5 years ago now, nearly 6 years ago. So I'm an expert on playing it without spending any real money. Stuart Bell, good morning. But also now with all my top 10 contacts, I can facilitate an account for someone to buy if needs be. Kelly Dow, super subscriber. Good morning, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, we're all good in the hood, thank you. I'll call you Toxic. Yeah, I do remember you, of course I do. You used to come on and chat a fair bit. What I will say is, Toxic, don't be worried about the numbers that are in the live. This is a private follower only live for the time being, so we may get about 100 people in, but that's all at the moment because we're not public. Right, I'll be back. Yeah, a lot of people come and go on these lives and they come back months later, and often they've changed their name, but when they tell me their original name I remember who they are. But we also go live on Twitch now, Toxic, lol. So if you make a Twitch, or if you have a Twitch account, jump on there, search for the TikTok Milkman and I. This time it's spelt with the word and, the 3-letter word, but again it's all one word, the TikTok Milkman and I. And we go live on there from 2:15. 3 days of the week I run that up to 4 AM. The other couple of 2 or 3 days I go till about 3:45, then I have to go somewhere else and deliver, and then I come back at 4 o'clock on TikTok. Oh, excellent, thank you Toxic. But I don't want to sound big-headed, but to be honest, everyone generally comes back if they haven't watched for a few months, and it's nice, you know what I mean? It reminds me of the old times when I was doing the lives. Stella, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Right, let's find a mix. I fancy some 70s today. So let's put this in our pipes and smoke it. Right, I'll be back. Keep tapping the screen, guys. Let's get these likes going. We're going to drop this stuff for the little old lady now. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. Makes you want to get out of bed. Well, thank you, Toxic. Yeah, we're still here. I've been the TikTok Milkman. This will be month 21, I believe, once we get to the 21st of February. So we are coming close to our 2-year anniversary as the TikTok Milkman and I. So yeah, it's been quite a journey. Got 2 Facebook groups that are successful. There's over 1,000 on one of them. There's nearly 500 on the other. We've got 1,150 almost subscribers on YouTube. 164 followers on Twitch. We've now got 112 subscribers on TikTok. And I've got about 60 of them on the Line app for a private subscriber only group chat. So yeah, we've evolved a lot over the sort of 20-21 months as the TikTok Milkman and I. We've been on TikTok for over 2 years now, though. It started off, the account was called Hayley Roberts with a couple of numbers, if I remember. And it was Hayley and Mark 46, or Mark and Hayley, something like that. And then eventually we changed to the TikTok Milkman and I. Once I started going live at work, things took off. And here we are later with over 30,000 followers. No, it's one that I ripped myself, Paul, so I can send you the whole thing. It's for someone that's maybe going to start a second account, or how to fast track through the first bits to get to be able to score the maximum amount of points per race in the live lobbies. Thank you, Toxic. Thank you, Stella. Sound has a pound. Yes, Kurt Ladd, super subscriber. Thank you, buddy. And I'll be honest with you, I still love it. I still enjoy going live. I like talking to the guys every day. The only thing I don't like and the only thing that frustrates me is TikTok. Not asked about the trolls. We're famous for how we deal with trolls. You know what I mean? And to be honest, Toxic, I don't really get any shit in the chat no more. That's not why I'm private. There are other reasons. You know, they've given up trying to call us names, have a go at us for whatever. So mostly it's just AI bot accounts that sit reporting the live. That's the issue we're having. And the only thing, like I say, I'm frustrated with is TikTok itself. Nothing else. TikTok is the only issue I have a problem with. The app. You know what? Why am I starving this morning? Man, I'm Hank Marvin. Proper Hank Marvin. Mind you, I'll get something from the shop in a bit. Right, I'm going to leave you there because I'm just going to bob to the little old lady. Give me 1 second, guys. Right, I'll be back. All the lives from last week, including the ones from Sunday, the cooking live, they are all up now on the YouTube channel. I'm up to date finally. So now I'm not going to bother with the Twitch lives on the channel. I've been able to catch up with everything and we're all up to date on YouTube now. No, I'm not asked about the trolls. I never have been Toxic. I don't care about trolls. Never have been. It's just TikTok that frustrates me. The lack of communication, the lack of help, the lack of even caring about its creators, you know. Siljan, Ellen, Andy Moran, super subscriber. Good morning, guys. Keep tapping that screen. We're doing well. Let's keep pushing. Let's catch up. Get this 1K per minute in the bag. Let's go, guys. Let's get 50K quick. I'm definitely gonna have something from the shop this morning. I might buy a little drinky poos and a small chocolate bar. If I'm doing the cooking live, it's gonna be Indian and it'll be 2 parts, Eve. So I'll show you how to make the curry sauce and then the next part will be on another night and I'll show you how to make tikka masala. Gwen, Mariani, Mariana, Maria, ooh, ooh. Good morning, Gwen. Lewis Papagiani, the sexy Cypriot, my man. How you doing, buddy? So no pooch today. I'm putting out leaflets for Easter. These are the company's leaflets, not mine. I used to do one of my own, but I can't be asked. It's only advertising the same shit anyway. We didn't know we had the night off to ourselves, Lewis, on Saturday. We did a cooking live and a drive live on Sunday. We tried to do a bonus subscribe only live, but as soon as we went live, we got a warning, you can't play music. Now I'm guessing it's because people have paid to subscribe, and because there's money involved, you play something with copyright, they don't like it. So that idea fell on its ass. Alan Walson, good morning. Thank you, Sassy. Good morning, Gwen. How are you, buddy? There's Ricky. So as far as the subscribe only lives go, what we may do is just like a Q&A chat type thing where we're sat in the living room or sat in the bedroom, and we'll have to do it with no music, and it won't be long, maybe an hour, something like that, just to give back to the subscribers, because, you know, I feel it. People are giving us a bit of money to subscribe. I feel as creators we should give them something back, a product back that's just for them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can do that for you, Paul. I'll message you on the Line app with it. It's very simple, but you've got to remember it'll take a long time because you've got to use adverts for fuel pips and stuff like that. And you can burn through 10 fuel pips fairly quickly. You can watch adverts to get 20 fuel pips. Your actual tank will hold 30 pips if you use adverts, but it stops at 20. Just takes time, that's all. But with the knowledge I can give you, it can help you fast track through things. Yeah, it's annoying, Raven. I didn't know that, so we got a warning. It's annoying, Lewis. Sarah Harris, good morning. Oh, Kurt lads. I'm impressed, my boy. I'm impressed. Did you use the leek and cheese on the top as well? Oh, thank you, Paul. Right, I'll be back. Now also, Paul, what we do in the game, because I raced at the top level, I mean at one point I had 10 accounts. I think I've only got about 5 or 6 now that I can use to race top 10. But what we do at my level is, rather than going into a live lobby and finding a live opponent to race against and swap wins, so you each get the same amount of wins, I race myself. So what I'll do is, I'll get 2 of my accounts, I'll jump in a live lobby, I'll find myself, and then I'll race myself, so I feed wins to myself. And that was one of the reasons that I did the guide, was to show people how to get up and running with the second account so they could race themselves, you know. But it is a slow process, Paul, if you're not prepared to spend money. Oh, nice one, Kurt, lad. I'm glad you enjoyed it, brother. Just a little simple change of adding leeks and cheese. It makes the world of difference. Oh, Andy Moran, super subscriber. Thank you, buddy. An auto renewal. Ooh, yes. You know, some might say, why don't you do a gaming live on your game? It's boring. It's just me racing against myself and letting one of the accounts win. If you're going to do it, Paul, I mean, how far have you got? If you've already got one account, how far have you got? And do you have multiple devices? Because I can teach you, basically there's 5 levels of car. There's T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, tiers, yeah? I can teach you how to find yourself immediately every time. So if one account has got plenty of money, in-game cash, you can feed money to the other account so you can upgrade your parts faster. It took me 5 weeks to build my second account up to the point where I had a purple star T5 car that scored maximum points in live lobbies. 5 weeks. And then I could cap. If you don't know what a cap is, ask me and I'll explain. Right, I'll be back. That's it, guys. Keep tapping the screen for me. We've slowed down a little. Let's go. Let's get up to 50k as fast as we can, guys. Still me, baby, be mine. But yeah, there's a lot to it. especially if you want to run top 10. What's your rank, Paul? What rank are you? And what's your fastest car? And is it maxed? All right, nice one, Paul. Vicky, good morning. How are you, buddy? Vicky, good morning. How are you, buddy? But I can literally teach you, Paul, what's necessary and what you need to know to run top 10. But yeah, if I ever got you to that point, you'd have to prove yourself and give me a full season without mistakes. And yeah, you wouldn't be able to run a genuine account. You'd have to have mods. At the moment, anyway. I'll be interested to see what rank you are. Lynn, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Without sounding like a big head, Paul, that'll never happen. You've no idea how much I know about that game and the do's and don'ts. I am literally an expert. In fact, I'm probably the most knowledgeable player on there that doesn't actually mod the game myself. Every single issue that's happened, that's gone wrong, not only do I know about it, but I know a way around it. There's a lot of people that I've met over the years that they race top 10, but they don't know how to play the game, and they don't know the basics of the stuff that can go wrong that you're not supposed to do when you're running top 10. We call them noobs. Gotta get up, you gotta get up, gotta get down. Denise, good morning. Welcome in, mate. How you doing, buddy? Get these last 3 billabongs out. Can't be arsed rushing today. There is no rush, really. But it'd take me a fair while to teach how to run top 10, Paul. And then you've got to be open to, you know, basically allowing mods in your account. It's different right now because there's a what we call a TRB war. There's cheating going on. The amount of points that the top crew has to win the gold badge far exceeds what you can actually genuinely do as a crew. It's because the teams are adding the points. It's a bit complicated for me to explain to someone that doesn't fully understand the game, you know. should know enough though if you've got up to the level of having T5 cars. Let's go. Can't wait to get to the shop and get a drink, to be honest, because I'm dry mouthed. Keep tapping that screen, keep working with Franklin, guys, and don't forget when it comes to 5 o'clock and at the start of every hour for 20 minutes, the clicker that he has plugged into the phone, it goes mad when everybody taps, and that's when we can really move the likes on. So let's keep tapping that screen and let's push these likes to 50k as fast as we can, and then we can press on to 100k. DJ, sing Gotta get over pooch. Oh, hang on, I think I've left the bill wrong there, hang on. Right, I'm just going to go to one customer that passed away and drop off a final invoice. I did drop one at her daughter's house. Nothing happened, she never got in touch, so I'm assuming that maybe she's moved from that house now. I've not seen her for a long time. My youngest was very friendly with her daughter in school, they were the same age. So yeah, I could do with this invoice being settled. Very sad. You'll all recognise this one, it's the cat flap one. I don't know, maybe the daughter's moved here, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank God someone said something. There's a goggy there, look. Don't think he's real though, you know what I mean? I'll move it away from the window. I've moved it. Oh, Lynn, you might laugh. But earlier on the round, there is a customer with a full human body that's got clothes on upstairs in the window. I don't think it's scaring nothing away though, Mary, you know what I mean? So I've just pulled it away from the window. See, this is the little child. Who's this wobbling around? We've got a wobbler. This is the little childish idiot in me that does things to amuse myself. Yeah, oh yeah. Next time I'm on Twitch, remind me, Lynn, and I'll show you. I'll never forget. Oh, I remember in the early days of TikTok Milkman, I showed this dummy in the window. Oh my God, someone went mad in the chat. Oh, you can't be shining your light into people's windows. Oh God, they went mental over it. Bernadette Kelly, good morning, welcome in, buddy. But yeah, it'll be on Thursday. Next time I'm there is Thursday, Lynn. But yeah, rest assured that person got blocked swiftly after a bit of a gobful from me. But yeah, calm down, you know what I mean? I'm not disturbing nobody. Liam, good morning, welcome in, buddy. Right, I'll be back. It's like a veranda that was eventually glassed in with PVC windows, you know what I mean? I'll show you later, it's hilarious. And behind it, as you shine the light through, there's curtains behind it in the windows of the actual front of the house. So yeah, I wasn't disturbing anyone. I'm all good and hood, Liam, but yeah, it basically looks like a full-size version of the girl from The Ring. It is quite creepy, to be honest. I don't know why it's there. Well, yeah, this particular person saw her ass on the live, was going mad because I showed it. You can't be shining your lights into people's windows. Oh, fuck off. Go away. Don't worry. Like I always say, don't waste your mental energy on something that doesn't concern you. No, I'm talking about ages ago, Liam. In the early days of going live, I showed this thing in someone's window and somebody was crying about it on the live. I wasn't asked. I know, Lynn. But this is what you find about when you go live. What you'll find is people will always try and point out something negative or try and make it that they've got something over you, if you know what I mean. And I find that kind of attitude a really sad part of human nature, as I've discussed a lot just lately. It's like someone the other day that came on. I was doing the cooking live and they said, I'll send you a line if you stop singing. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's a bit of a joke. Ha 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 ha. You know, but then didn't like it when I said to him, well, you know, not the purpose of these lives. I don't want people to gift, you know what I mean? And I then said, you know, and I certainly wouldn't want you spending all your pip sending me a line. Now that's benefits, basically, Lynn. And he saw his arse a little bit. Oh, I was only joking. I said, well, so was I. If you want to neg me, lad, I'll neg you back. And he didn't like it. And this, if you want to neg me, lad, I'll neg you back. And he didn't like it. And this, a bit of a neg, a bit of a dig, though. You know what I mean? A little bit of taking the piss out of me singing. You know, I'm not there with a fully set up microphone and amp system and taking myself seriously. I'm just chuntering away to the music that's on. So I gave him a bit back and he cried, like they all do, Lynn. They all cry. Oh, you're a bully. Oh, you got a big mouth. And all I'll go is, you started it. I just finished it, and you aren't smart enough to compete with me. Good morning, the McCaws. How are you, buddy? Brummy Dave, good morning. Welcome in, guys. But it's amazing how many people troll and bully on TikTok, but when you do it back, they cry. And they can't handle it. It tickles me pink, I'll tell you. Marcy Stock, good morning. No Walt today. He's on sabbatical. I'm putting out my Easter produce leaflets. So they are sat where he would normally be. Essex Boy, super subscriber, good morning. But I'll never understand the attitude of someone coming on to be negative or to try and neg the liver and just, you know, hide behind only joking when you know full well they meant it, and they're either negging you or thinking they've got one over on you, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you didn't indicate when you turned left. Shut up. There's no one behind me. Who am I indicating for? Exactly. Because they can't. They don't hear that. Oh, I'm telling, you didn't indicate. The heads explode. But I will always respond to a neg with an egglin. I'll always give back as good as I get, because I'm an arsehole. And I'll do it better than they could ever dream. Because it turns out I'm actually quite good at it. How'd you get into these chapsticks? Jeepers. Where's the ripcord, for God's sake? There we go, I've done it. I've got sore, dry lips, so I'm going to put on a bit of lip seal stuff. I love it, Lynn. I love taking them down a peg. I like to educate people. I've told you, I've been exactly the same when I've caught someone stealing. And rather than go mad at them, shouting and screaming, effing and jeffing, or God forbid, attacking them, I educate them and say, you didn't need to do that. All you had to come and do was ask me for a pint of milk and I would have let you have one for nothing. Oh, thank you, Marcy. Thank you, buddy. You're addicted. You're not supposed to eat it, Lynn. But yeah, every now and again, sometimes I'll get sore lips, which I thought I'd managed to get rid of it because I put some on before I went to bed yesterday. It was a lot better when I got up, but yeah, they're a bit dry and sore again now. So get the old chapstick on the way. Marky Mark, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Well, there'll be plenty more cooking lives to come as well, Marcy, over the coming months. So yeah, hopefully you'll all enjoy it. Thank you, Marky Mark. Right, let me just move some things. Give me a second, guys. I said a hip. A hip into the heart. Oh, you would do that, wouldn't you? Stupid crate. Ah! Right, anything you need, we got it. Let's shove this one over. Right. You know what? I think I'll release some more milk while I'm here. I'll have a preemptive strike. Juggle. Say what? The M-A-S, the T-R, the G to the double E. Go by the name of Master G. Master G. A lot better. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you, Marky Mark. Andy Brennan, good morning. Right, let's go. Let's turn around. Oh, hang on. I ain't looked at the book. Let's have a look at the book. Hang on. Switch out books. Oh, my God. I haven't got the other book out. I'm so disorganised today. What's going on with me? Ugh. Hang on, I can't pick a minute, we'll get it. Right. Has got it. On and on, on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. T-E-R, the G to the double E. The Bugatti Bolide, I can get within like thousandths of a second of the world record with that, Paul. I could tell you a story about that. Hang on. I remember that the season we ran top 10, and the Bolide was the car for the Red SD, the Red Showdown, yeah? Championship Showdown, I think it is. And I was literally the only person in a crew of 30 people that could race that car and get like a thousandth of a second away from the world record. So basically I got about 18 or 20 of the 30 accounts in the crew up and past 2,200 trophies because I was literally the only one who could drive it. And even though I explained the best way to drive it, they still couldn't get the hang of it. So yeah, I just did it myself. Logged into all those accounts and The Nissan, yeah, that's one of the elite. But matching cars and lobbies is a black art. If you don't have a hyper lobby car, it's hard to teach. And it's a long time since I've had to do it, but I've never forgot. But there are ways and means around it. Right, when you've read my guide, Paul, you'll understand why, for your second account, it'll be a specific car that you need to pick. I'm not going to explain on the live because it'll bore everybody, but I'll bore you with it another time. And it's how you fast track getting all your fusion parts. It'll be a long chat, Paul. This is not simple stuff to explain. I've done it a few times. I've taught a few players to run top 10. But basics first. I'll teach you how to play the game properly without spending too much money. And the first thing to teach you is how to cap. Now, a cap is basically there's only so many points you can score in a day, and it runs from reset to reset. So there's a reset time each day that you can find on Jerry's calendar. So the most you can score in a day is 300,000 points, 300,000 RP. We call that a cap. So to run top 10, that's one aspect of the game that you have to do 15 caps during a season. And I'll teach you how to cap once you've got your second account up and running. And hopefully, in fact, I need to know what devices you've got as well. Because if you haven't got the appropriate devices, you'll be wasting your time. Unless you've got high-end Android, you won't be able to connect to an Apple device. If you've got Apple devices, you should be okay as long as they're not too old. But if you've got one Android, one Apple, it'd be fun to restart the game and do it the way I teach you, but in terms of capping and whatnot, you won't be able to do. What's your second phone, Paul? Let's have a look in the book. Oh, you should be all right then. So you'll be running Android. So you will be able to race yourself, all being well. Franklin's there somewhere, but we need everyone else to tap with you, Marcy. So let's go, guys. Let's keep tapping the screen. Let's get these likes up to 50k. As fast as we can. Right, let's turn around. But yeah, I'll warn you now, Paul. There's a lot to learn. A lot more than you'll realise just for a stupid little game. Trust me. But you are talking to the right person, because without sounding big-headed, I know everything. There he is. There's Franklin. Let's go, guys. Let's get tapping. Come on. We should be up to 50k by now. Let's keep working with Franklin and Marcy. Let's go. If you guys don't tap with them, a lot of their taps don't register, hence it's going slow. So we need your help. It's a long process when you haven't got any mods, Paul. When you have, one of the mods is a lot of fuel pips. I think I had 300,000 put in my main account. So I never have to fill up. And if I do run out, I just get it topped up again by a mechanic. Right, I'll be back. A mechanic is code for someone that mods. We just call them mechanics because it's kind of, you know, it's cars we're playing with. I spy with my little eye. Linkleby, good morning. Super subscriber. How are you, buddy? Thank you, Lynn. It's a bit easier with the leaflets now. Now I can hold the phone straight up. There she is. TDO, the Dolly One. Hey, baby. Still can't sleep, I guess. I'm all good in the hood, thank you, Lynn. And thankfully, the shop will be open, so I'll bob up there in a minute, deliver the milk. I'll grab myself a little drink and a chocolate bar. Twatted my elbow again. I keep doing that on both of them. It's pissing me off. Oh, that hurt. You know when you go dizzy because you've twatted yourself? I'm free anytime, Paul. You can. I'll message you on line. And I'll always get back to you on there. What I'll do is I'll just send you the game guide, let you peruse it, start your account and get crack-a-lacking and learn the game a little. And then once you're getting into it, any questions, you can ask me, but I'll be telling you stuff anyway. Because as I say, I'm quite the expert, and you'll be staggered about the amount of information that I've got stored up in my head after playing this game for 7.5 years. So I'll warn you now, Paul, this is going to be a very long and ongoing conversation. It's not a case of I'll have a chat with you for 20 minutes and hey, away you go. There's a lot more to it. As I say, you're probably going to learn that off the best in the business without sounding big-headed. Right, let's turn around. Oh, my elbow is still throbbing. Oh, man. I just catch the edges of my elbows all the time. Hey, perpetrator. Good morning, pleaser. Super subscriber. How you doing, mate? Take it to the top. We're gonna stomp all night in the neighborhood. Alright, gonna stomp all night. But yeah, my mouth's drying up, so I need a little drinky poos. And I might get a little cheeky chocolate bar while I'm there, because I'm quite hungry as well. Hey, darling, have we got anything breakfasty? Mind you, I might bring some Milko so we can have some porridge. Dennis Haggerty, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. He is, Lynn. Yeah, I'm putting out Easter leaflets today, you see. So I don't have the time nor the room for pooch while I'm doing this, and it'll be the same tomorrow. So these leaflets have to be back in about 10 days. Abby, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. But yeah, we'll pop to the shop in a second. I'll get myself a nice drink. And then we'll get back lacking. I'm all good in the hood, Abby. How you doing, buddy? All good in the hood. As I say, putting out leaflets today. A necessary evil in my job. It's all work, work, work. But keep tapping that screen, guys. Let's keep working with Franklin and Marcy. Let's get these likes up to 50k. Well, I hope it all goes well for you, Abby. At least these leaflets aren't strictly paper. They've got like a glossy covering, you know, like a photo, so they won't fall to bits if it rains. A bit more strength in them. You're welcome, Abby. You get well soon, buddy. Oh man, I can't wait to get to the shop. Gasping for a drink. But I think, yeah, I might, if I remember, I might take some milk home today. Have a bit of porridge for breakfast. I'm not going to stay up late because I've got to be up for getting the new fibre broadband fitted at 1 o'clock. James Bennett, good morning. So I might not even do any racing this morning, I'll see. All depends. So El, good morning, welcome in, buddy. Thank you, Abby. So what I'll do is I'll bob to the shop. I'll leave you guys in the van just while I quickly deliver there, and then we'll get crack-lacking again. Don't need to, Marcy. They're all nice and glossy. Well, imagine if I left all the leaflets in an envelope that's stapled and sellotaped all the way around and wrapped up in cling film. Imagine that. They don't look at the damn leaflets anyway, all of them. Rishi, good morning. Oh, my throat's dry. My mouth's dry, Abby, so yeah. I need a little drinky poos. Carly, good morning. I'm all good and hood, buddy. How you doing? Oh, yes, they're open. Happy days. 2 birds with 1 stone. Get myself something to shove in my face, and I can deliver the milk at the same time. Right, let's turn around my shoulder. It'd be, you know what? It'd be revenge, Marcy. That's what it'd be. Carrie doesn't live here anymore. It is private, Carrie. But if you're following, you're following. So as long as you're logged into your account, you should be fine. No, it's still Vodafone. I'm just upgrading to fibre broadband, Lynn. All good to hood, Rishi. Right, I'll be back, guys. Keep tapping for me. And I will be back in a rolly mo. Life ain't so bad at all. Revenge. That would be sweet, Marcy. Give me a second, guys. Just keep tapping that screen. Enjoy the tunes. I'll be back in the rolly mo. show you what I've got. Excellent, Carrie. You can stay with us there for the duration, buddy. Right, I'll show you what I got. Kirk K, Secret Agent, good morning. Mama of 6. Good morning. So, I got myself a nice bottle of Ribena Light. And I got a Star Bar. Look how small it is, look. Compared to my hand. About as big as my finger. Rubbish. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little slurp. And I'll have a little bit of my Star Bar. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have a Luke in the book. Libby! Thank you, buddy. Libby! Let me just turn it off. Libby, can you do me a favour? Can you check your inbox and check your inbox requests? Because I have messaged you. Because now you're a subscriber, you can come onto our private subscriber-only group chat online. So I need you to read my message, do what I've asked, and then I'll facilitate getting you set up if that's okay, buddy. Mama of 6, thank you, buddy. Keep tapping that screen, guys. Let's go. Right, I'm going to have some Star Bar. Excellent, thank you, Libby. We'll get you on the group. I got a Ribena Light, James Bennett. Lou Lotta. Good morning and thank you, buddy. Wow, that's nice. Hey, Leonie, good morning. Right, let's go. I'll have one more bite of this and then I might have some later on. Thank you, Leonie. Thank you, buddy. More than likely the weekend, Paul. If not, the weekend after. Have another little slurp of me drink. Feel better now. Right, let's go. Leaflet mark, come on. But yeah, I've caught up with all the lives on the YouTube channel. All of last week's lives are up there, all the cooking lives are up there. Even yesterday's live is up there, along with Sunday's cooking live. William, thank you, buddy. So, when we aren't live, there's plenty of content for you guys to go back and re-watch, especially if I've spoken to you a fair bit. Thank you, William. Thank you, man. So yeah, go back and watch again, guys. Support the channel. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe. Drop a comment in if you want. There's literally we're close to 1,000 videos on there now. Oh, thank you, William. Right, let's go. I'm not really rushing today. Any early time that I was lost when I filled up with fuel. And obviously I'm putting out leaflets, which is a bit awkward when you're working one-handed and you've got a phone in the other hand. I have to trap them down with the milk. Yeah, keep tapping the screen. We've got Marcy and Franklin, they have clickers that are plugged into their phones. But there's a lot of taps not getting registered because other people in the live aren't tapping, so we really need you to tap the screen, guys, so we can build these likes up. Let's go! Otherwise we won't get 100k today, which I can't remember the last time we didn't get 100,000 likes. Right, I'll be back. Wow, you're a quiet lot this morning. I'm guessing you're all tapping like mad, playing your phones like keyboards. Jules, good morning. How are you, buddy? These eggs. No, they don't. I don't want to be a macho man. Will P, good morning. Oh no, Mama of 6. Still half asleep. Franklin's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. That's it, guys. Now it's picking up. Let's get everyone tapping that screen now. We've got the clicker boost on. We've got Marcy and Franklin. They're both using clickers. Let's try and kick these likes ass. Get them moving. Half asleep, says Andy Brennan. All good in the hood. Yes, Jules. That's the way it's supposed to be. Were these singing about crisps? Nacho man. Tom Gallagher, good morning. All right then, Franklin, thanks, buddy. Oh, perpetrator, thank you, buddy. Roses lit up in the creator's gift gallery. I don't even know what that is. I don't know half of the crap that goes on in the background of this app for all the gifts and whatnot. I haven't got a clue. It's me in the morning with beers, this song, innit? Nacho. I've got my crisps in a sandwich. I wonder what point they were trying to make with this song as well. The village people with it, macho man, because, you know, they weren't heterosexual, as far as I know. Is being a macho man a thing with someone that's not heterosexual? I don't know. No, this is one of their leaflets, Lynn. It's not one of my ones. I do have an Easter leaflet of my own, but I don't want to put 2 leaflets out, to be honest. It's not really selling anything different on there than on the depot one, you know. Mariah Milano, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. What I'll probably do is a generic, you know, egg, potato and yogurt and juice leaflet, just to give people a nudge, remind them we still sell that kind of stuff as well as milk, you know. Correct, Stuart. Apparently, the guy in the band, Haley was saying yesterday, that he died on the same date as the actual Rasputin. Which, that's a weird coinkydink, if it's true. I don't know where she heard it or whether she was just looking up Boney M, but apparently he died on the same date as the actual Rasputin. Rah rah Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. I love coincidences. You know what, I can't remember them off the top of my head, but me and Haley have had so many coincidences in our relationship that it's just stupid. Boney M were awesome. Their biggest hits were just absolute bangers for me. You know, for me, this kind of music was literally dance music before the electronic age of house and rave and garage and dub and all that, drum and bass, you know what I mean? This was the original dance music for me. It had enough get up and go about it that you could dance as well, you know. Yeah, they're brilliant, Stuart. Brilliant band. Apparently, he tried to tour as Boney M as well, but he had the girls that were with him in the band weren't the original, and they sued him because he was using the Boney M name but different girls, and the girls sued him or something. There's a story about it which I find quite amusing. He clearly didn't want to let things go. You know, they moved on, were happy, and got families and whatnot, retired with the money they made. But he just didn't want to let it go. And he thought, you know what? While no one's looking, I'll go and tour as Boney M and get a couple of different girls in. But nah, they soon put a stop to that and sued him. If that's true, it's hilarious. Again, it's something that Haley told me, so I don't know where she got the information from because I've never looked it up. Right, guys, the likes are moving along swimmingly. Let's keep going. We've got nearly 70 people in the live now. Let's all keep tapping that screen, work with Franklin and Marcy. And let's smash these likes out of the park, guys. We'll get past this 50k any second. And then we can press on to 100k. Maybe get that before I finish delivering, which would be nice. Just a breeze today, just a walk in the park. No rush. Easy get done before 6:30 or around 6:30. Get home, have a little bit of a breakfast, and then I'm gonna have to get my head down fairly early. So I'm up at 12:30, 1 o'clock, ready for Vodafone to come round and upgrade my broadband to fibre. So that's gonna be interesting. Striven, Mark, good morning, welcome in, buddy. Do 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 do. Right, let's turn around. Mercedes, good morning, welcome in, buddy. Do 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 do. Do-do, do-do. But yeah, today's a perfect day for dropping leaflets. It's cool, it's dry, it's clear-ish, patchy. Perfect, no wind. Hopefully tomorrow will be the same, and I can crack off the leaflets on my other patch of brown. And hopefully start getting some responses. When I get home, I'll get on the case, I'll get this live downloaded, and I'll get the live on the YouTube channel as fast as I can. We'll see, Lynn, fingers crossed. Not like Christmas though. Whatever orders I get, I should be able to put out with the milk, because it's not, you know, I won't get inundated with orders, but it's nice just to sell a few extra things, you know, make a bit of extra profit with the odd promotion. Gracie, super subscriber, good morning, welcome in, buddy. Why didn't you ask me, Jonathan? Easter produce striven. Thank you, Gracie. Fingers crossed, Lynn. We'll get a few extra sales. Not massive amounts. It's not like Christmas. And don't worry, Jonathan. I'm not selling anything to you guys. This is not TikTok shop. Far from it. Boogie, oogie, woogie, milk, Jonathan. But I'll show you now. Look here. You see, extra produce. All these goodies, look, for Easter. Hot cross buns. What are they? Flapjacks, brownies. That's one side. There's all this on the other, these chocolate things, whatever they are. Yogurts, cheese. Yeah, far from TikTok shop. I'd have to make it then, Jules. Right, I'll be back. Just get their monthly bill from it. This one. Hey, Fitzwolves. Yeah, it's really good produce, to be fair, Jonathan. You know, if it was crap, I'd say so, but a lot of the stuff they sell is award-winning stuff. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Alan, Wood Rabbits, good morning. Joe number 2, good morning. Welcome in. You know what, Dr. Susan? I quite like a hot cross bun every now and again. I'm not going to lie. They are nice. Right, let's have a look at the book. Right, let's get back to it. Let's go, guys. Keep tapping that screen, everybody. Keep working. Oh, the likes are going up real good now. Keep slapping that screen. Let's work with Franklin and Marcy. Sing of Kent, thank you, buddy. And good morning. I'm all good in the hood, mate. All good in the hood. Ah, yes, Lualata. Now you're cooking on gas. Tom, good morning. Welcome in, man. Ooh, that sounds nice, Jules. Yeah, I like hot cross buns. I don't have them often. I'm not a fan of fruiting stuff, if I'm totally honest, but I don't mind raisins so much. But that little bit of raisin that's in a hot cross bun just works with the saltiness of butter. You know, the salt and the sweet, it's lush. Tea cakes and fruit loaf, yeah. Is that saurine stuff, perpetrator? Like a house brick. No, I knew what you meant, Jules. I knew what you meant. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I'm putting out these leaflets for, Dr. Susan, just for Easter. I wouldn't want to eat them all the time. You get bored of them real quick, but it is quite kind of like a sweet dough as well, along with the raisins, and that mixed with the salty butter is fit. I don't know, I do like crumpets, Joe number 2, but it's a nice change up to have a toasted tea cake or a hot cross bun, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's still quite popular here in the UK, Lynn. Right, let's mark this one off. Paid. Let's keep smashing the screen, guys. Let's go. Yeah, you're doing brilliant this morning. It's really, really helped with the likes, guys, because we're only on smaller lives at the moment because we're private. Sounds very nice, Perpetrator. Adam Path, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. I'm running out of semi-skimmed. I've got some at the back there. I'll drag it across in a bit once I can move some stuff. Yeah, there's no worry today. We'll get done between 6:15 and 6:30. That's good enough for me. Get home by about 7:30, chill out for an hour, then I'll have to have a sleep. Because I've got to get up for the internet dudes. Doing my home fibre broadband. Be interesting to see what that's like. Seeing as I've upgraded to faster speeds. So it should be better for streaming. It should be better for downloading, although I was happy with 8 megs per second, to be honest. 100. If I was to get that's crazy. They guarantee 50 megs per second, so I'm pretty sure they wouldn't guarantee it if it wasn't able to do it. You know, I live up on a small mountain, so my telephone line comes in off a telegraph pole. We don't have underground fibre optic cable, is what I'm saying where I live. But if they've got the hardware in the exchange and they've got the speeds, I should be able to get the speed as well, theoretically. And I'm not too far from the exchange, so fingers crossed, should be getting good speeds. Fingers crossed, Lynn. You're going to be getting a lot of messages, Paul. If you're that interested and you really want to learn, for such a simple little game, you'll be staggered with how much I have to tell you about the game. And you'll be staggered by my knowledge as well. You'll see. In fact, I'll piss you off. You'll get fed up with me messaging, telling you stuff. I bet you. You're saying to Perpetrators, that bloody Milkman again. You know what? I told him I'm not interested in the game now. I'm bored of it. But he keeps sending me information. I'm not interested. Yeah, keep tapping the screen. We've got 2 people clicking. It helps their likes register when you guys click along with them. But yeah, I'll be staggered. I mean, if I get 50 megs per second download speed, that is going to be hilarious to watch when I download a film. Because even at 8 megs per second, a 700 megabyte film, it can come down in about 2 or 3 minutes. 50 megs per second, jeepers. That's crazy. It's come on a long way since the old-fashioned dial-up in terms of speeds, where you'd get a 3 megabyte song MP3 that takes about a week to come down. Things have changed. Can't take my eyes off a pooch. Da 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 da. Yes, Joe number 2. If you're not tapping, you are slacking. Let's go. Da, 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 da. I love you, Poochie, and if it's quite alright, I love you, Poochie. Yeah, he's got a couple of unexpected days off. I forgot I was doing leaflets. I thought, you know what's a nice day. I'll get him cracked off today and tomorrow. He can have the days off. I'll just get on with work. And the live, of course. He is in bed, Joe number 2. I can't when I'm putting out leaflets. I can't have him with me. I haven't got the room. I haven't got the time to be messing about with him. Because as you can see, I put the leaflets right next to me, you see, so I grab one when I need it, yeah? And that's normally where he'd be sitting. Ali, super subscriber, good morning and thank you, buddy. Can't take my eyes off a pooch. Imagine me passing him round to all the followers. Right, it's your week this week. You can have him. Oh, I'm telling you, he would piss you off, Joe. It would not take long before he pissed you off. I can guarantee it. I know, Ali. Be like waiting for a jacket potato in Tamworth. Be queuing up for miles to have a week with the Puccini. Right then, let's move some shiz. Oh, Jules, that's harsh, man. That's cold. Come on, you stupid crate. There we go, I've got it. I hope he doesn't have to work out in the weather, Jules. Letter for me. Why couldn't they have sung Mr. Milkman for this? Scott Stoker, my man, good morning. Nothing much, one and only, just me delivering milk, buddy. But yeah, it's nice and easy. Just gently motoring along. Oh, fair enough then, Jules. What goes around comes around. Paul Nelson, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Ulrich, car. What a number plate. That car's car. A letter for me. Did you see it? That car must be shit. It even says it on the number plate. It's caca. Poo-poo, poopy caca. Uh, 6 degrees for me, Lincolnby. Now, just a TikTok Milkman being an idiot, Path. No, it wasn't Buzzcocks. Was it? It was, what was it called? Forgot now. It was Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer, wasn't it? Easy, Tiger. Hey, Kurt, lad. I'm sure someone will name what it was called. It was hilarious. It was a good show, that. What used to make me laugh is they'd have her off on every episode. They wouldn't let her win. And she never got onto it. The sooner or better. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Shooting stars. Thank you, Kelly Dow. That's the one. That's it. What are the scores, George Dawes? That's the one. Thank you, Stuart. It's a good show it was, to be fair, but they used to take them. I mean, they just both seem to live to take the mick out of her and not let her team win, which I thought was hilarious. Never liked her, Kurt, lad. She doesn't have moral standards that I agree with. About 20 different kids with 20 different men. Married umpteen times. I'm sorry. She's a walking red flag. I never liked her. Tell you, someone with her past is nobody I'd be interested in, whether she was fit or not. I don't think she's broken, Adam. I didn't want to say it, Joe number 2, but her moral standards are a little bit below mine. Put it that way. I know what you mean. What do you mean, how that, Mark? Lynn, what do you mean? I'm not a religious man, but I believe when you get married, that's it. You don't give up, throw that one away and get back married a bunch more times. It kind of takes the shine off it for the next one that comes along. Thank you, Joe number 2. Oh, she's a dog, Jules. She's a dog. Don't like the woman. Wizard sleeve comes to mind. Clown's pocket, Kurt lad. But I know that's harsh. Thank you, Adam. Stephen, good morning. Ulrika Johnson, link will be. I think it was Kurt lad that was saying that she was fit back in the day. I never liked her. But it's everything else that comes with her that I don't like. She is a walking red flag, relationship-wise. There's a reason she's got so many kids with so many different fellas, and that she's been married umpteen times. And that reason is she's clearly impossible to live with. I did, thank you, Stephen. Yes. Mandy, well, you came and you gave without taking, and we made you stay. Oh, Mandy. Good morning, Mandy C. I wouldn't be surprised, Jules. I've never understood this thirst for having different partners. I've only ever wanted one. It doesn't interest me being promiscuous. Maybe you're more British than you think, Adam. Yeah, I had a great afternoon. Lovely chilled afternoon with Hayley. No lives, just me and her. Watching telly, chilling out, being inappropriate and having a good laugh. Katie Mazza, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Cheers to me, Lynn Coolby. Knowing her history with men, I would never even consider her as a dating prospect. Never. I think she took a few for the team, Kurt lad. Sven Göran Eriksson, Eve, yeah. Hey, you might laugh, Mandy C. Katie Price has been in on one of our pub lives and said hello to us when we first started. How's my dog doing? He's all good. Walt's fine, thank you, Stephen. I'm just putting leaflets out today, so that's why he's not with me. I'm sure whoever she goes with is hoping for that as well. Joe number 2. Yeah, this was before we became the TikTok Milkman and I, Mandy C. She came in and we didn't really believe it was her, but we looked at the account and yeah, it was. All she did was come in and say hello, and that was it. She never commented again, I don't think. Yep, I would question her morals as well, Lynn. I don't think the TV shows that she's in, that she comes across as a nice person half the time, you know what I mean? But who am I? I'm just a milkman. I'm not a bankrupt aging page 3 star. I'm just a milkman. I'm no one. You can see it, Lynn, to be honest, in the TV shows. But there you go. At the end of the day, we don't know her personally. So. I suppose you can only go on by what you've seen, you know what I mean? Alright, Sassy, take care, buddy. We'll see you soon. Thank you for your support as always. Has anyone remembered yet what it was that I said yesterday that was funny, and it should go and look at it on YouTube? Because I haven't watched the live back, although it's up on the channel, and I can't remember what it was because I want to share it to the group, whatever it was. If it tickled me, chances are it's probably really funny. But I can't remember what I was talking about. I don't know about infidelity, Lynn. But in terms of, you know, not shy of moving on, marrying and having a child with the next one, that again is a red flag. I think it happened late on in the live. Mind you, I think you came in right at the end, didn't you, Joe? Joe number 2, I think. Who knows, one and only. You know, like I say, we don't know these people. You only see what's written about them in the press or, you know, stuff like that, you know. You never truly know someone unless you know them, you know what I mean? If you met them. I wouldn't complain, Joe number 2. That's one thing that's been missing from my life for nearly 4 decades. Right then, let's have a look in the book. Malcolm Minute, good morning. Welcome in, brother. Maybe, Joe number 2, maybe. I don't think I'll be taking that anytime soon, no. Unless I start to go through the menopause. Sophie, good morning, welcome in, buddy. Let's keep tapping that screen, guys. Let's keep working with Marcy and Franklin. The more you guys tap, the more their clickers will register. So let's keep slapping the taps. Let's go. We gotta slap the taps. We gotta slap the taps. Yeah. Man, I feel proper chilled this morning. I feel like I'm just having a walk around, just chatting to friends. Well, in fact, I'm actually supposed to be working. Yeah, keep tapping that screen, guys. Let's go. Keep pushing these likes. Let's get to 100k before I finish delivering if we can. Does my head in when the camera won't focus as well. That's really annoying. That's why I keep doing that. It makes the picture rubbish. I can't explain how nice it is to do my job. And to be able to be chilled and just take my time. Oh man, so many years of running round, literally sprinting round like a blue-ass fly. It's so much easier now compared to 25 years ago. Oh boy. Lived to tell the story. Right then, let's keep going. Let's keep pumping out these billabongs. Need to get some money in this week. Sarah, she's in the future. Good morning. How are you, pal? Great to see you as always. Was it for you? Late afternoon, early evening? Over there in Kiwi land. What can I do? Kim Paul, thank you, buddy. I'm feeling blue. Maz, good morning. How are you, mate? Keep tapping that screen though, guys. Let's keep pushing these likes. I'm all good and hood, Sarah. How you doing, buddy? Great to see you as always. Just post this, saying as they don't want any milk, as usual. All right, so it's a bit later than I thought then, Sarah. So you're 13 hours ahead until our clocks go forward at the end of this month then. Mambo 6, the only problem with the GoPro is, observe, I can't go like this with it. Yeah, and point it at everything. Plus, how am I able to read comments and respond to people with a GoPro? So yeah, I have thought about it, but been doing this for nearly 2 years now, without any form of, you know, camera other than a phone. I don't need it on a selfie stick neither, you know. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Yeah, he is. I'm putting out leaflets this morning, Sarah. So obviously when I put out promotions, leaflets, I can't have him with me. Angel, thank you, buddy. Good morning. Welcome in, man. There she is. Yeah, pretty much Joe number 2. Dragon Werewolf, good morning. But yeah, I have thought about GoPros and something like that, but you know, the logistics of you know, presenting the live, being able to show everything, and being able to read the comments and speak to the guys, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't think it's feasible. And then you've got the added extra of having to connect it to your phone or what have you to run TikTok. It's just, it sounds awkward for an out and about live, you know. Debbie Tomlin, good morning. Yeah, I missed out the drama bit on purpose. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Thank you, buddy. We don't do drama on here, as you know. So yeah, Dragon Werewolf will do. Dragon Noogle Werewolf, all right. Yeah, I like to keep it drama free. Don't get me wrong, Joe number 2. I have got a big mouth in the back pocket when I need it, and you've all heard it plenty of times with trolls. But yeah, I don't have to bring that out of the bag anymore. I don't really get any crap on the lives anymore. Even when we're public, I don't really get any crap. They know what they'll get back, so they tend to not bother. Happy days, win-win, Dragon Werewolf. Winner, Noogle dinner. Right, I'll leave you there for a moment, guys, because I need to carry 4 pints and drop a leaflet, so just give me a second. Hands up, I will be back. Grab the phone and show you this. Amy Backer, good morning, welcome in, buddy. Chicken noodle dinner, says Drama Werewolf. Yeah, let me just show you this, look. Can you see? I'll make it bigger. Look, the moon is just going down. It's just about to go down behind a hill. I can't get that lamp out of the way. Can you see it? How cool does that look? Now, as you all know, I am the sole supplier of milk to the man in the moon to make his cheese, because of course we all know that the moon's made of cheese, and as you can see, down to less than half a moon. So he will be placing an order very soon. I'll pop up to the edge of space with Airwolf to restock the man in the moon. It's great, isn't it, Hayley Kate? Now basically the way I supply the moon is, if you've ever seen jet fighter aircraft taking on fuel when they're flying from a big airplane tanker, it's the same thing. So the moon lets down this big rope, hollow rope with a funnel on the end, and I attach Airwolf's nozzle to it, and then I pump the milk up there for the man in the moon to make the cheese. It's an important job, but someone's got to do it. Like I've said, I'm the sole supplier. He is sometimes Joe number 2. I've seen Mr. Spoon up there. Yeah, it's one of my better customers, shall we say, is the man in the moon. So yeah, makes the dream work, Joe number 2. So one day this week I'll bob up in Airwolf and I'll restock the moon with milk to make the cheese to get us back to full moon status next month. I have to keep that top secret, you see, Kelly Dow, because the government still don't know that it's me that's got Airwolf. So yeah, I have to do that secretly. But like I've said, you know, many times before, you know, before I go home, sometimes I jump into Airwolf and I'll take her up to the edge of space. I just sit there with my hands behind my head, just contemplating the world, you know, looking out into space all forlorn. Yeah, that's not a fairy tale, Joe number 2. That nursery rhyme, it's actually true. But they were the days before Airwolf, you see. The cows would jump over the moon, they'd squirt a little milk out, and the man in the moon would be running around with lots of little pots trying to catch the milk to make the cheese. But now, obviously, technology's moved on. We've got Airwolf, so a lot easier. Amazing, Jules. It is fascinating. Marcus Filu, super subscriber. Good morning. Yeah, it was that were the old days, Kelly Dow. You know, basically there'd be a man hanging underneath the cow, and he quickly yoink, 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 on the udder, and they squirt a little bit of milk down, and then the man in the moon has to catch it in jugs, and then he makes his cheese. But it's a lot quicker now. Now I've got Airwolf. Yeah, I own Airwolf, Jonathan. The top of our pub in the back garden is a helipad. That's where I keep it. I'll never actually go and land on the moon, Dragon. I don't want to pollute it, being as it's made of cheese. But obviously, I am the sole supplier of milk there. Every day is a school day, Kelly Down. Now you know, you see. Oh, that sounds good, Joe number 2. I love stuff like that. Well, these were the old days, Jules, you see. The old days, you know. Poor man hanging on underneath the cow, squashing the udders, you know, getting the milk out for the man in the moon. See, but technology's moved on. We're a lot more efficient now up there, you know. It's a good gig as well, you know. It's quite a you know, a good contract. I would hate to lose the customer. Oi, oi, Savaloy! Snelster boy! Good morning, welcome in, man. Keep tapping that screen, guys. You know what? I think it's time for a bit of battery pack action. Nah, they can't get that high, Joe number 2. See, the law is on my side as far as that's concerned. No competition for me. Yana, thank you, buddy. All right, Stuart, take care, man. See you soon. You know what, Paul? I'd love to, but due to the fact that Airwolf is still top secret and the government officially doesn't know that I've got her, yeah, I can't do that. I can't even record footage. Excellent, Snellstar. I'm all good in the hood, Snellstar. See, I've got to be very careful with Airwolf, you see, Joe number 2. Powers that be don't know I've got her. I can't let the secret out. This is why I don't tell anyone where I live. If the secret got out, oh man, it'd be hell to pay. It's one of those, Joe number 2. I could tell you, but then I'd have to end you. You know what I mean? Well, you got to remember as well, Joe number 2, Airwolf's mine. Wouldn't you be the same if she was yours? You know what I mean? I don't play well with others. I don't share my things. Other than with Hayley, that's it. How very dare you, Joe number 2? You can't hold me to ransom like that, girl. No. Gary Cooper, good morning, boss. How are you, buddy? No okey-cokey today. He's at home. I'm putting out leaflets, so he's got the day off. See? Easter leaflets. Oh, come on now, Joe number 2. You know you'd be cutting your nose off to spite your face. A strike will get you nowhere with this stubborn arsehole. I'll just say bye. Oh, listen to the birdies tweeting. Awesome sauce, Gary. Great to see you, brother. As always. All right, let's trap that with a pint. We'll get these ones on the go. What would you do without your sub-only chat now, Snobster? I've seen you all there gobbledygooking. Loving the chat. Oh, imagine Kelly Dow. Imagine. I mean, my hands are wrong enough as it is. But imagine if Airwolf got into the wrong hands. The chaos, the mayhem. You know, World War III would be over before it started. Airwolf would just obliterate the opposition. Don't talk to me about Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder, my eye. There's a reason you don't see Blue Thunder. There's a reason nobody owns it. I retired that. I retired it. In Airwolf. No competition. Haha, no Joe number 2. Yeah, they're chirpy today, Debbie. Very chirpy. Welcome back in, Andy. Right, no worries, Franklin. We'll get tapping in a bit, guys. Tap your screens, tap your screens. Because I've had people coming in here threatening me with Blue Thunder. Just get off. Blue Thunder. No match for the mighty Airwolf. None. And don't talk to me about Street Hawk neither, or Knight Rider. You know, the machine I own can fly to the edge of space. Come on. A car that talks like some camp waiter. And a souped up motocross bike doing 300 mile an hour on knobbly tyres on the road. No match for Airwolf. Wandering Pfeiffer, super subscriber, good morning. No milk on Thursday. Right, let's put that in. Doo-doo-doo. Clap your hands. Joe. Kit, the Night Industries 2000, because you've missed a T off his name there, is cool. But why did they make him speak like that? Hiya, Michael. Ooh, Michael. I think that'll be a little bit dangerous, Michael. Don't know. Ooh, you can't do that, Michael. What? Why didn't they give him Mr. T's voice? Ain't getting on no plane. I'm not gonna do that turbo boost, mother trucker. Shut up, fool. Wouldn't that have been a bit more manly and funny? Someone should do that. I'm gonna risk the internet dying because that was funny. I think somebody should do an episode of Knight Rider and change Kit's voice to Mr. T. Shut up, fool! And quit your jibber jabber. Kit, come on, jump over these couple of cars. And quit your jibber jabber. It was called Cat. Snellster. If I remember correctly. And there was also a semi-truck, as the Americans would call it. We call it like an 18-wheeler. I can't remember what that was it called Leviathan or something? The big lorry that was built out of the same stuff as Kit. But how cool would that be if it was Mr. T? Mr. T to be Kit in future. Oh, Octopus Crime. Is that what you mean, Marcus? Octopus Crime. I know, yeah. 4 fingers are enough, Andy, isn't it? Oh, God damn it, I've got to go back with an extra pint. I'll never forget, when I was in middle school, up to the age of about 13, there was a girl in our class called Debbie Fudge. The fun we had when the chocolate came out with the song, "A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat." Poor old Debbie Fudge. Oh boy, she took a lot of steps. Yeah, they've tried that, Paula. Good vibes, thanks. It's not working for some reason for some people. Mies Hearn, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. We'll keep tapping that screen, guys. Let's work with Franklin and Marcy. Let's go. Oops, you left your lights on all night. Oh, no, he's in the car. Thanks, Franklin. Right. I'm hoping another mix will start without me doing anything. Here we go. Woo, we're nearly out of juice as well with the MPP player. I don't think they're suffering the same problem as Kim Paul, Franklin. But some people, we can't see Kim's comments. Some people can't get rid of the comments to have a clean screen. I haven't, Mark, no. I'd love to go and see the Northern Lights in Alaska. That is one of my bucket list things. I think there'll be another update soon, Franklin, and maybe that'll sort it all out, I hope. Gonna have a little drink in me drink. Can you ask Kim? Is it only happening on our live? Or is it happening on every live that she watches? Sasha Williams, good morning. No, not today, tomorrow, mate. Dude! Sweet! Dude! Sweet! Joker Nicholson, good morning. Dude! Yep, right time, wrong day. Sasha. What was it called? Me, son, I forgot what it was called. Dude, where's my car, was it? Was was it Sean Scott Williamson or something his name? And what's his face that went out with Demi Moore, that stole Demi Moore out of from under Bruce Willis's feet. Let's go, Joe number 2. Diane Davies, good morning. Maybe that's got something to do with it, actually, Kelly Dow. Maybe that's why Kim Paul can't see for some odd reason. You know what? You know what I think it is? Mind you, when you go sub-only, you can go sub-only chat, but obviously other people are talking, so it's not that. But when you go subscriber only, where you turn it to subscribe only, that's where you go live from, not the normal plus at the bottom of the screen. So I can't go live and change it to sub only from where you normally go live from. You have to go into your creator tools and whatnot. Sean William Scott and Ashton Kutcher. Thank you, Paul. Those are the two. I tell you what, guys, here's a bit of homework for you. I quite like Sean William Scott, and obviously he was in the American Pie series. But one film he was in, and there's a Chinese actor called, action actor called Chow Yun-fat, and he's a good actor. And they're in a movie together called Monk. So here's your homework for today. If you can get hold of it, go and watch the film Monk. I think it's called Monk, with Sean William Scott and Chow Yun-fat. It's a good film, and he's hilarious in it. And I think it's pretty cool. And also, Chow Yun-fat was in another film. I'm not sure whether it was with one of the Arquette sisters, called The Replacement Killers. So, if you've got time to watch a couple of movies today, they are TTM's top recommendations. Monk, or The Monk, and The Replacement Killers. Yeah, the Stiffmeister KD. Maybe, I don't think it is though, Joe, but I'll go and check that after. But there are people that aren't subscribed that are chatting, so it shouldn't be making a difference. It's happening on other lives, then the issue's hers, isn't it, frankly, by the sounds of it? She needs an update on the app. Bulletproof Monk, that's it. So TTM's homework, go and watch Bulletproof Monk with Chow Yun-fat and Sean William Scott, and go and watch The Replacement Killers with Chow Yun-fat. And trust me, you'll enjoy both films. They're really, really good. I would ask Hayley to watch them with me, but they're not really a kind of film, I don't think. But they are two favourites of mine that I've just remembered anyway. But Chow Yun-fat, he was in another film as well. Actually, no, I think it's that one that I'm about to describe, yeah. The Replacement Killers, go and watch that anyway. But he's actually quite good, comedy-wise, in Bulletproof Monk. Yeah, that's really strange, Franklin. With it being a private live, I can't look at the list. She's not muted. You as far as I know, you can't permanently mute anyone anyway. The longest you can mute someone for is the duration of the live. So if you restart, they get unmuted. So it must be a TikTok glitch that'll be fixed with another update, I'm guessing. There'll be loads of people that are beta tested anyway that'll be complaining and crying and saying that that's happening. But at the end of the day, at least you can watch. At least you can tap the screen, but yeah, obviously it's a shame that we can't talk to it. It won't be on my end, I don't think, Franklin, because as you can see, there's subscribers and non-subscribers chatting. And to be fair, she's a subscriber, I think. I think someone bought her or gifted her a subscription. So she is a super subscriber, because I'm trying to get her on the Line app group chat, and she's having problems with that as well, so absolute nightmare. But I will check my sub-only settings, because I have to go into the creator settings to check that out, so I will have a look and just try and eliminate it potentially being us that's causing the problem. But as I say, when you do a subscriber only live, you actually go live from somewhere else in the app, not from the little plus at the bottom of the screen. Right then, let's get this last page of customers done. It's probably nothing to do with the age of the phone, Franklin. It'll be down to TikTok itself. You know, what you've got to remember is all these apps that work on every man and his dog's phone. Just imagine how many types of makes and models of phone there are that these apps have to work on. So I'd say it's the app that needs an update. There aren't any settings that I can alter for that, Joe. There's nothing that I can do that would potentially stop you being able to take the comments off. That's down to the app. That's not a setting we can change. I know what you mean, Joe number 2, yeah. But then again, even that has its issues that piss me off. It's TikTok, it's nothing that we've done, trust me. It's TikTok, there's been an update and they've cocked up somewhere. So we'll all just have to be patient and wait for them to come out with another update, and hopefully that'll clear its throat. But where, you know, for the subscriber only lives, where I go live from there, I will check that and make sure that nothing untoward has been changed. But there's only like one thing you can change there. Plus, like I've said, we've got non-subscribers and subscribers chatting. So, as I say, that kind of eliminates it being the problem being on my end. You know what I mean? It'll get sorted, Joe. But as I say, in terms of the screen settings and you guys being able to remove the chat, that's nothing to do with us. That's a TikTok feature. That's not something that the livers can alter. Yeah, it's an app thing, Franklin. It'll just need, trust me, TikTok will know about it and they'll be working on it to fix it. But there'll be another update and I guarantee it'll get rid of the problem. These developers are usually pretty good and pretty swift at getting to the problem and solving it, you know? I know that is annoying, Joe number 2. I will grant you that. If you can get a nice screenshot for the group and whatnot, the comments do kind of take a bit of a dump on it. Yeah, that's all right, Franklin, no worries. It'll get sorted, no doubt. We've been offered the chance to be beta testers for TikTok, but I've never managed to see the message and get onto it in time before the offer expires, you know? I can see that, Franklin. Occasionally a name, there you go, just now. A name pops up at the bottom, so I know she's there. But, you know, it's frustrating for me as the liver as well that I can't speak to my follower. You know what I mean? And frustrating for her, because obviously she likes to take part. Oh, we'll get that before I finish delivering, Joe number 2. Since I've put the war cry out, you've all done brilliant. With Marcy and Franklin, you've really pushed these likes, which is amazing. So thank you, guys. Right, let me just reorganise the back. I'll be back. I have to clamber right in the van for this. Clamber Gascoigne. Oh God. Why do I amuse myself so much with some of the childish crap that I say? It's Clamber Gascoigne. If anyone walked past now, all you can see is my big ass sticking out the side of the van. Really, was that worth it, Mark? To have 4 empty crates and only about 6 customers left. Mind you, it satisfies my need for OCD and things being tidy. I make myself laugh all day long, Joe number 2. I'm such a tit. Clamber Gascoigne. Beth, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. All right, Kelly Dow, have a great day at work, buddy, and thank you for your support as always. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey, Beth. Karen Baker, so good, they named her twice. Good morning, Karen. How are you, buddy? That's what my cousin's name is, Karen. She isn't a Karen, but her name's Karen. Lucky to be alive, she is, bless her. That's a story. I think she had to learn to walk and speak again after an accident cycling on holiday. She fell off, banged her head. Not seen her for years. I can't remember the last time I saw my cousin Karen, to tell you the truth. That's my mum's sister's daughter, middle daughter. You know what's the most annoying thing about that kind of stuff, Joe number 2, is the way when there's dickheads filming someone, they can't mind their own business and they can't keep their mouth shut. Hey Karen, hey Karen, hey Karen. I just want to kick someone in the throat. Hey Karen. That's what it'd sound like if someone done that to me. Yeah, she was very lucky to be alive, Katie Mazza, to be honest. She fell off cycling on holiday, banged her head, yeah, and I think she ended up having a brain injury and she had to learn to walk and talk again. Miss Purdy, good morning. Thank you, buddy. You are a Karen Baker, all right. You said it, not me. You heard it here first. Apparently Karen Baker is a Karen. Oh, Joe number 2. My favourite thing in the world would be to go round to people that are mouthing off and just halfway through a word or halfway through the sentence, just give them a swift punch to the throat, just to slow them down and just hear them go mid-sentence. Oh, you don't aim for the mouth, aim for the throat, Joe number 2. Hey, Kevin, the Portugueser. Good morning, buddy. I'll show you the moon again because it's peeping. Where's it gone? You see? It's peeping up there, look. Just above that house. I'll zoom in it now so you can get a shot. Let me put these bottles in. Sounds good, Kevin. Look, there's the moon, look. You see? It's just peeping over the top of that house. How cool is that? No, don't kick people in the ass, KD. Kick them in the throat. A swift couple of knuckles right in the Adam's apple. So they go like that. That's what they need when they're being idiots. It looks great, doesn't it, Mariah? Christine, good morning. We're all good in the hood. How are you, buddy? But I can assure you guys, I am the sole supplier of milk to the man in the moon. Because obviously we all know the moon's made of cheese. Have no fear, I know he's eaten most of the moon, there's only a quarter of it left. With the milk supply I'm going to give him this week, by next month, the moon will be whole again. So don't worry, guys, don't worry. We're a well-oiled machine. Michael Anthony, good morning. I supply him with Airwolf. So yeah, don't worry about the man in the moon and the moon. It'll be here next month, all nice and full again. Nice big cheesy crust around it. They're a good client, Mariah, to be fair. I often mix it in, you know, their delivery when I'm just having a chill out in Airwolf. Just, as you do, just fly to the edge of space, just sit there, my hands behind my head, my feet up on the dashboard, chilling out. And I just sit there and ponder the world and supply the moon with milk to make the cheese. It's easy. You need the milk bottle to go with that, Joe number 2. To make it complete. Nice one, Perpetrator. I'll check all the stuff out later. So I think we've only got 3 more customers left because I've got 1 away. Yeah, 3 more customers, then we can get back to the depot. And by the way, Franklin, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. He has noticed we've hit 100k. So that's awesome sauce. Great Great work, guys. It's facts. Joe number 2. They're factoids. I told you. I am the only supplier to the man in the moon. It's the TikTok Milkman. That's better, Joe number 2. Milk cheese. Full moon, quarter moon. Doddelly glibs. Who remembers that advert? Was it Jaffa's? Half moon, totally glibs. Don't know what kind of cheese that dark moon is there. Joe number 2. That wasn't supplied by me. That looks suspiciously off. Oh, now this cider's there as well. Super subscriber Terry Ann. Good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, I've spoken with Ben quite a lot personally, Kevin. Don't be too overawed. It is, but I won't be drinking today or tomorrow, Joe number 2. Because I've got Vodafone coming around to both houses to do the fibre broadband, so I've got to be ready for them to turn up at any time between 1 and 6 p.m. End of this month, I think, Kurt, lad. If you Google it, it should tell you. It'll be the last weekend of March, I'm guessing. I'm not quite sure what date that'll be. Where were we at? We're on the 2nd on Saturday. So I'd say probably the 30th. 30 or the 31st. More than likely Joe number 2, but it doesn't matter. I only need a small amount of sleep and I'll be sound. I actually, when was it? I'm trying to think what day I had no beers. Not yesterday. Oh yeah, I had no beers on Saturday. And I actually slept quite well. I was really pleased. The sleep that I got was good quality, even though I woke up like every hour. Cheshire Tina, good morning. So that was good. So yeah, I aim to have another 2 or 3 days off this week, providing Hayley's up. But having said that, today and tomorrow, even if she wasn't awake, I'm not drinking because I've got to be up. Simple as that. Right then. Keep tapping the screen now, guys. Let's go. Let's keep these likes rolling in. Exactly, Joe number 2. Let's get this headlamp on charge. Got 2 bites of my Star Bar. I'm gonna have 1. I'll save the rest for tomorrow. Yeah, I know Joe number 2. She jumps on and off. It's a chocolate bar with caramel, chocolate and peanuts. It's my favourite. Way better than a Snickers in my opinion. All good in the hood, thank you Cheshire Tina. We've finished now. They're old school Joe number 2. You know what? Wait there. Let me just stop. Elizabeth Jane Melia, good morning, or Melia, good morning. How are you, buddy? Love them, Snellster, love them. I mean, because we're on a private live, obviously the majority of the guys know me, know Hayley, and know that we're by the coast, but seeing as it's a nice morning, and I'm not doing bad for time, this is all the new stuff they've had done on the prom. They've got all nice brand new benches. Yeah, I've been up all night though, Karen. That is a bicycle pump, believe it or not. But yeah, this is where I live and work. This is the coast. It's the Irish Sea, so I thought I'd show you that this morning. We've not done this for ages because we've not had the daylight. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Yeah, there's a little ripple in it. It's not like like a mill pond this morning, Andy. But, you know, this is morning breaking on the North Wales coast. When you just love sitting down there getting wasted, chilling out. What I'll do is I'll zoom in because that is a gas rig out there. You see it? And it's extra bright at the top. And that's usually where it burns off the excess gas. If you can see the windmills, they're all out there. There's another rig there, look, I think that's the one. Oh, actually, no, it's over there. I'm not sure what that is. There's another rig over there. You see it? That is servicing the windmills. Apparently, it's like the biggest wind farm in Europe. Oh, look, there's a birdie. Watch the birdie. Oh, the birdies. Whee! Watch the birdies. Whee! Oh, it shit on me. No, it hasn't. But yeah, there's the windmills. There's Rill. All the way over there. And on a clear day, sometimes you can see the Wirral. But yeah, that's what it looks like this morning for the TTM. There you go. Right, let's get back in the van. Come on. Let's get finished, get home, get my head down. Oh, you've got to watch the seagulls round here, Joe number 2. They're sods. They'll won't think twice about taking a dump on your head. They aim for you. They actually aim for you. Little sausages they are. It is lovely, one and only. It's just peaceful. Now, this is why I like working at night. It's peaceful. There's nobody around. Suzanne Gaskell, good morning. How are you, buddy? No, we're not in Conway, Cheshire. This isn't Conway. Conway's where the castle is. Conway, really, that's where the estuary is. From the river to the sea, from the Conway River. They do, Kirkland. It's because too many fools come here on holiday and feed them. They'll nick more than chips. They'll take a big ass pork pie out your hand and a small child if they have to. We're all good in the hood, thank you, Suzanne Gaskell. Hope you and Charlie are good. Super subscribers. Right, let's get back to the depot, guys. Keep tapping the screen, though. Let's keep pushing these likes and see how many we can get. Of course, I won't be going to the shop this morning. I don't need to. I'm not getting beers. So I've got a little bit of extra time to spare, which is why I thought I'd stop. You guys know what I'm like. When the weather's good and we've got the daylight, I will stop and show things. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're all good in the hood. Thank you, Suzanne. All good in the hood. I know Hayley's struggled with her sleep, so I'll probably sit with her for an hour this morning. We'll both try and have a nap, and then I'll get up for when Vodafone turn up. Exactly, one and only. Correct, Kevin. Especially when you're annoying like me. Best I'm kept away from people. Oh, well, good luck with everything, Suzanne. They are Pete Sid, yeah, and I will stop more at those when we've got more daylight during the summer. And, of course, we'll go around Conway. I'll take people on tours of Conway. And we'll see the castle as well. Yeah, I'm annoying, Kevin. I know I'm annoying. I'll take care, Katie Mazza. We'll see you soon, buddy, and thank you for your support as always. You'd have to Google it, Kev. I don't know, mate. Nicholas Sam, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, I'll have to catch up with everything on the lineup later when I get back to Nelster. And obviously on Facebook, because I know a few of you have posted some screenshots this morning, which is what I like. It keeps the group active, you know. Screenshots is what I want. So never be scared of putting screenshots on the group. Conway, yeah, it's a great golf course, championship golf course, Kirkland. I've been round Conway in 79 shots, I mean. Not in 1979, no. But my best gross there is 79. I think I won that day as well. It was a Golf Society thing. Is that a guess, Nicola, or is that a factoid? No idea how many people are in Wales. No idea. That's not bad. That's pretty good going, Kurt, lad. Is that what Google said? Google has all the answers, Nicola Sam. My best ever gross is 71, Kurt, lad. And that's at Abergele. And it was a par 72 at the time. And if I'd had 2 putts on the 16th green, it would have been a 69 gross and I would have beat the course record. Yeah, lowest I got was 10.4, Kurt, lad, but obviously, you know, I did feel I was better than that. And of course, to get your handicap chopped, you know, you've got to do it in competition. You can't just hand in cards, you know what I mean? 14, Cheshire Tina. And then about a year or so later, that's when Dad bought the business. So yeah, I was 14. I'm 53 now, so 39 years ago. I've still got the card, Kurt, lad. Tee, Kurt, lad. I was 3 under par gross. And the 16th hole is a big long 400-yard dogleg. And at the time it was stroke index number 1, so it was the hardest hole on the course. And it's a 2-tier green as well. And I got on the green for 3 and I had 4 putts. I just had a complete meltdown. If I'd had 2 putts on that green, and don't forget I had 3 lads with me, so I was marking a card, I had 3 guys playing with me, there was 4 of us. If I'd had 2 putts, I would have beaten the course record. So yeah, I was pretty annoyed about that, but there you go. At least I've had that one mega round, you know what I mean, where I couldn't do anything wrong. No, you ask away, Cheshire Tina, ask whatever you want, buddy. I like it's humbling that people are interested in my life and what I do and whatnot. The only thing I won't talk about is my daughters. I'll never say their names and I'll never talk about them. People know I've got 2 daughters, but I won't discuss them on the live. Tailboy, my man, good morning and thank you, buddy. It is complete and utter brain fart, Kurt, lad. But the next hole's a par 3. I twatted it on the green. I nearly got a hole in 1 because the lads in front were all waving and shouting because it hit the pin and it hit the hole and came out. So I birdied that and I parred the last par 5, so I finished 1 under par gross. They do, Cheshire Tina, yeah, they live in Abergele. Lashes, good morning. Good morning, Tailboy. Oh, thank you, buddy. Right, we've got 100 people here. Let me just pin Tailboy. Go give Tailboy a follow. Go click on his little face. He goes live and does old school UK game shows on a Thursday and Sunday night, 8 PM UK time. Shows like Blockbusters, Play Your Cards Right, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and many, many, many more. Go click on his little face. Go give him a follow. And go check out his lives on a Thursday and Sunday. Well, that's what I'm actually quite a private guy anyway, Cheshire Tina. I only let people know what I want them to know, but I won't talk about my family much on here. I've had 2 holes in 1, Kurt, lad. 2. I thinned a 7-iron on the old 13th. Hang on, let me tell the story, right? I'd won a competition in the morning. Oh, big love to you, Tailboy, and thank you, buddy. Hey, Joe number 1, Hutchie, good morning. But yeah, I'd played around in the morning and it was a juniors competition. Hey, Desi girl, yeah, I can see you, buddy. And I won the competition. I had, what had I done? I was off 36 at the time. And I think I'd had something like an 89 gross. So I finished with a net 53. So I won the junior competition. And because I was off 36, I used to have to play off the junior tees, which is way forward, to help the kids out. But once I went down to 26, because they cut me down 10 shots off my handicap that day, there and then. I had to go off the men's tees, which were the yellow tees. I assume that the tees are the same colour now. So I was so excited, I went home and I told my mum, I said, "Hey mum, I won the comp this morning and they've cut me 10 shots, I'm off 26. Come and play around with me." So I went out again in the afternoon, and we got to the 13th hole, and back in the day it was well, now it's the 7th. They've changed the course layout, but back in the day it was the 13th hole. And it's about 160 yards, maybe 170, and I used a 7-iron and I thinned it. Now, for those that don't know what a thin shot is, it's when the blade of your club hits the golf ball halfway up. So it's not gone underneath the ball or took a divot out the ground. You hit the ball halfway up it. And sometimes you can cut the ball. If you're using a balata ball that's got a softer skin, you can cut it. So I thinned it. It landed before the green, and it rolled all the way in and went plop straight in the hole. And I looked at my mum, and she looked at me, and I said, "Did that go in the hole?" And she went, "It looked like it did." So we'll have a look when we get there. And as it happened, Hayden, one of my mum and dad's friends, was playing up the 16th hole, which is now the 8th hole with the layout change. And he come running over and shook me hand. "Yeah, well done, son, well done, mate." And shook me hand and whatnot. And I'd got a hole in one. So we went back in and things were said. I think it got put in the paper and I got a hole in one tie for it. Being a child, I didn't have to buy anybody a drink when I got in. But that was the first hole in one that I got. The second hole in one I got, it's now the second hole on the course. Back in the day, it was hole number 4. And I hit a perfect wedge. It was about 130, 140 yards. I hit this wedge perfect off the men's tees. I dropped it short of the green because the pin wasn't far on. I dropped it short and it just rolled in and went plop straight in the hole. And absolutely nobody saw it. Not a soul. I'm the only person that saw that hole-in-one. But yeah, I've had 2. And of course, there's a couple of competitions that I won. So, you get the boards up in golf clubs. Like from 30, 40, 50 years ago of people that have won that particular competition. I'll be up there for life at Abigail. There's 2 or 3 boards that I'm on for competitions that I won. And you tell boy, big love, take care, buddy. But yeah, out of all the things that I've done sports-wise, golf was my actual talent. I was the best at golf than anything else, but I just didn't have the time for it. I don't think YouTube was even around in them days, Kevin. It was that long ago. I mean, I was 14, maybe 15 when I got the first hole-in-one. So that's 1985. No internet, no YouTube. And the second one, I don't know, I may have been late teens, early to mid-20s. I can't remember exactly. So again, no internet. But anyway, I've got to get these empties off, guys. Let's go. Obviously, with being a first division pool player and captain, I've broken finish no end of times. It doesn't happen a lot because I don't practice, but I'm still capable of breaking and finishing at pool. I'll save that for if Kevin ever comes up. I'll open a can of pool whoop-ass on him. To be fair, Kevin, I wouldn't do that anyway. The thing is, what you'll find with me, you get 2 for the price of 1, Hutchie, if you're lucky. I don't play any sports seriously anymore, Cheshire Tina, and I don't play golf. I'm retired. But basically, what I'm like with sport is if I've got a mate or someone that isn't as good as me, what you'll find is more often than not, I'll generally just give advice and coach and explain to them what to do. You know what I mean? But I promise the next time Jake comes up and he comes for the weekend, I will go live and take you all to my old badminton hall, and you can watch me give Jake a game of badminton. Because I was a county badminton player for a good while. I'm the same sort of level at squash. If I ever got into it again, then again, you know, I'd take the phone and go live and show you guys. I think you'd be quite surprised watching me play either of them. I'll never forget once I went for a game of badminton in the local college, Llandrillo College, with a friend of mine called Julian, years and years ago. Now Julian, his name was Julian Priestley, and he was practically in England international standard, right? He was way above me. I couldn't beat him. He'd hammer me in a game of singles. But we went for a knock, and what we do is rather than play games, we do routines like smash drop routines and whatnot, and just practice. And we went down to Llandrillo College, booked a court, and I'll never forget, there was 4 people having a game of doubles on the next court. I can't remember if it was 4 women or 2 women and 2 men. But one of them was one of my customers, and I'll never forget, she just stopped what she was doing and just watched me and Julian doing smash drop routines with her mouth literally hitting the floor. And I remember seeing her and speaking to her the next time I was collected, and she said, I've never ever seen badminton at that level. She'd obviously not watched it on the telly, you know what I mean? But she couldn't believe they would look like tinkling around, and me and him were proper serious, doing jump smashes and everything. So that was nice for someone to see that. Danny Bez, good morning, bro. How are you, buddy? Take care, Kurt lad. Have a great day, buddy. But yeah, I got coached by England's number 12 doubles player. He moved up here and started playing for us, and he came and played with the county team as well. He was different gravy, amazing player. And there was a lad that I used to be in school with called Julian Robertson, and I used to play for Northampton with him in the under-12s. And I think I got in the under-14s. I didn't get in the under-16 squad. But yeah, Julian Robertson went on to become a full-time English international professional badminton player, and that was his career until he retired from international play in his 40s. And I think then he got involved with the coaching side of things with the England squad. I don't know what he does now. I would love to have reconnected with him and had a chat, because he was quite a character at school, super sporty. He played county level at everything, you know, football, swimming, badminton, the lot. He was just one of these that was amazing at everything, and he was a big fit Finley as well, you know, he was into fitness. Like I say, obviously went on to be a full-time English international professional badminton player. That would have been my dream, to be able to have done something like that, it really would. But I didn't have the talent. Although I was good enough to be a county player, I was never going to be a professional player. For what I lacked in ability, I always made up for in effort, you know what I mean? And that's me all over. Right then. Checking the hi-fi didn't seem to be coming out of one speaker. Right, let's get in the fridge, guys. Tracy, I'm right. Good morning. Welcome in, buddy. You know what, Mariah? Tennis, I couldn't handle. for me, the bats are too heavy. I can do a great serve because it's just basically a badminton smash, and that's the same with volleyball. I'm great at serving because, again, thank you Sharon Mainwaring, thank you buddy. It's just a badminton smash, but I couldn't handle the weight of the tennis rackets, you know. Although I did used to enjoy playing against my brother. Dad would take us to the park, he'd sit there, we'd have a little game of tennis when we were kids, you know. Right then, let me get the stock milk off the van. Not much stuff to put ready for tomorrow. As you know, I am the best milkman on the planet, and that's how you keep your stock tight. Big 687, good morning. There's Ali with the pictures. Thank you, Ali. Oh no, Joe number 2's cold. Vicky Payne, good morning. Di Sparkles, good morning. Welcome in, guys. So let's just make a note of that. 3, 2, 2, 1 bodge. I'm going to keep the order tight for tomorrow as well, because I can, and hopefully we won't run short. Right, let's turn the camera around, show you what I'm doing. Got a few bits ready for tomorrow morning. Right then, 2.5 dozen eggs. So we'll put 3.5 dozen in. So I've got a spare dozen. Thank you, Di. Thank you, buddy. A lot of yogurts for tomorrow. Thank you, Desi girl. I know there's a few others that go live. I like to think I do this gig pretty well. So there's the eggs. Butter. That stuff will come tomorrow. That stuff I've already had that I've got to order. Need 1 bottle of Stera. So grab that out of here. Hey, you're never too old, Joe Lizzie. Never too old, buddy. Right, let's go and get 3 medium loaves. Oh, then you were mad giving it up. But, you know, I know what it's like, Joe Lizzie. You know, as soon as I hit 17, you know, you start to learn how to drive. You start meeting girls. Well, me as a bloke. And you start going out to drink. You know, everything goes by the wayside. You don't care. You know, you just want to go out with your mates, have a drink, or go out driving, or just do other stuff. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people have experienced that and given up stuff when they were young. I mean, I used to play the double bass for a couple of years. Whoa, Carol, super subscriber, good morning. And I wish to God I hadn't given up. You know, I probably would have been good at it because of my attitude and my dedication to things that I enjoy. But I'll never forget, the guy that used to teach me was called Mr. Parrott. Giant of a bloke, or he always seemed that way. Just used to sit there clicking his fingers while I was playing, you know. And I never really liked him, and he never made it interesting, to be honest with you. So of course I gave it up. Couldn't be arsed with it. And I regret it now because I'd dearly love to be able to play a musical instrument, but I can't. There's no reason why I can't learn other than I can't be arsed. But I should do, because I have got good rhythm, you know. And I know if I did learn to play something, chances are I would be good at it. I wouldn't be able to compose any music, because I'm a bit of a dum-dum like that. But so I'm pretty sure piano especially I'd be really good at. Because you've all heard me tapping on the wheel, you know, when I'm driving. The toffee, there we go. 6 yogurts. 8 and 4, 6 and 6. We just want 7 now. 7! There we go. That's all she wrote. That's the yogurt setup. Oh no, the TikTok Milkman. He's getting blocked by a wall of yogurts. Goodbye. Right then. That's all she wrote. Right, keep tapping the screen, guys. We'll go inside now. We'll do the class register. Turn the camera around, and I'll do me recce. You should get back into it, Joe Lizzie. It's never too late. Again, never too late to get back into it, Joe number 2. Fever. You know how to do it. Woo! Fever night fever. You know how to show it. Right, we'll leave the BG boys bopping away. We'll go and get this order done, and then we'll get this live finished. It's never too late for anything, Joe number 2. Don't forget, you see, you're talking to a man that's 53. I can still play squash to a good level. Yeah, I could still play golf to a good level if I wanted to. You know, it's never too late. Just got to have that desire, haven't you, I suppose, and get up and go to get off your ass and go and do it. Ah, nice empty crew room, that's what I like. Get a waterbed, Joe number 2. And practice your front crawl. Right. What's the date? Tomorrow. See, it's never too late, Nicola Sam. No, it's not the internet, it's me. Right then, who've we got? We got Joe number 2 with my beers, Franklin, Nicola Sam, Joe number 1, Cheshire Tina, Paul with the rainbow froze, Perpetrator. No, the internet froze, Joe. Honest. Right, let's get the order done. Joe number 1. I ain't done that for ages. Can you... there's Carol. Whoa, Carol. Joe number 2's giggling. Paul Rogerson, Desi Girl. Do you remember the old days when I used to do the tearful farewell and the full screen air fists? I used to do it in them days months and months ago. Mariah's laughing. It wasn't me talking though, Nicola, so it's you're hearing voices, mate. There's Suzanne Gaskell, there's Paul Lualata with my apples. There's Ali. Good morning, Ali. What's that mean, Joe number 2? Stephen Thorburn. There's Ali with my apple for the teacher. Good morning, Stephen. Right, 6th of March. Tomorrow, isn't it? Wednesday, all day. Can't write. What's up with me today? There's Leanne Smith. Good girl, Ali. Good girl. Nice to see you on the right side of the law for a change. There's Sid. No, you'd be bored shitless, Paul. If you see me playing CSR2, trust me, it's boring. Paula, good vibes. Just ask Hayley. She sits watching me all day. There's Jules. You need your meds, is that right, Nicola? Oh, right, it's a Cool Runnings thing. I've never watched it that much that I know the phrase is Joe number 2. There's Hayley Kay. Yep, the full screen air fist. Full screen paw fist. Do you remember that for Walt? Ah, good girl, Ali. Right, let's get this order scribbled in. I'm all good in the hood, Stephen. How are you, buddy? There's Paula, good vibes. Tomorrow you might not be. Well, the cane is always waiting, Ali. It's no big deal. It's a good film, that, Joe number 2, but I've not watched it many times. I love John Candy. There's Wandering Pfeiffer. Thank you, Stephen. Right, let's get the rest of this order in. The full screen paw fist. Yes, Joe Lizzie. Do you remember that? Awesome, Stephen. Glad to hear it, buddy. Glad to see you feeling a bit better, man. You know what, Paul? I can't even remember what that blinking... Oh, it's Walt licking his nose, isn't it? I couldn't see what it was for a minute. Yeah, that's the one with Steve Martin, isn't it, Joe Lizzie? And Uncle Buck was with Macaulay Culkin, if I remember right. What's that you remember, Stephen? The full screen paw fist? Them were the days. Oh, don't forget, Joe, number 2, TTM's top film picks for this morning. Right, you all need to start tapping the screen. Franklin says the lights aren't going, so let's go, guys. Keep tapping that screen. Yeah, my top tips for this morning for films are The Replacement Killers and Bulletproof Monk. I might not be on that long, Franklin, to get much clicker boost because I'm about to leave, but I'll slow it down a little. Sammy Ray, good morning. They're all good in the hood, thank you, Stephen. All good in the hood. It is, because he was brilliant, Joe Lizzie. I love Joe Candy, and he was a nice fella as well, you know, off screen. Right then, let's get the sounds back on. I will, Stephen. Still sounds like that speaker's not working. Having a little pop. I'm trying to waste time, Franklin. That's what I'm doing. Inside out and round and round. It's lovely. It's my rainbow fro, Sammy. If I've got any spare strepsils. Right, hang on. Upside down, boy. You can have them all, darling. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. So I'll bring them in. I'll put them here. Well, get well soon, Sammy. If you're not well, you know this, Stephen. I'm a muppet. Right, let's go. Let's get home. Woo! Boy, you turn me inside out and round. Boy, you hurt me. Let's go, guys. Right, let's get tapping that screen. We're Don't forget, Franklin, we've got 120k. Moment with you. So yeah, I'm happy with 120k, Franklin. You get well soon. Hope everything goes well, Sammy Ray. And you, Perpetrator, I'll catch up with everybody on the group after the live, guys. And you, Ali, if anyone could let me know what it was that I said yesterday on the live that I wanted to share from YouTube that was hilarious, can you let me know on the group? Because it's doing me head in, and I can't be arsed watching a 3 hour 40-minute live back to find out. Maybe one of you guys will do it. Oh, thank you. Same to you, Jules. Have a great day, buddy. 119.7 I'm on, Franklin. But let's go, guys. Get tapping the screen. And tapping to the live. And tapping. Woo! We're finished in the daylight. I'm moving to the moolie. Play that funky music, Milkman. Play that funky music, Milkman. Woo! Let's catch the lorry. Zig Milkman. Yeah, no worries, Paul. I'll get back to you in a bit. You wait till you read the message I'm going to send you. That'll blow your mind enough. You won't want to speak to me the rest of the week then. Till you've inwardly digested everything. Yes, Franklin, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Well done, guys. 120k. Keep pushing. See if we can get a few more. Luke Robinson, Correctamundo. I'm always happy, Sammy Ray. I've finished work. I've got my baby at home waiting for me. Gonna have a nice bit of breakfast. Yeah, I'm a happy bunny. Take care, Steven. See you soon, man. Yes, Joe number 1. Can I get a whoop whoop? Play that funky music. Whoop, boy. Bam, 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 bam. Yes, Perpetrator. Yes, Suzanne Gaskell. Yes, Joe number 2. Yes, Ali. Full screen airfist. Yes, Haley K. Yes, super subscriber Carol. Yes, Mariah Milano. Susan Gaskell. Potato. Yes, Jules. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, buddy. Yes, Cheshire Tina. I like it. That's the way. I like it. We've got a clog on wheels in front of us. I like it. That's the way. I like it. We've got a clog on wheels in front of us. Do 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 do. That's the way. Pooch likes it. I'm just waiting for the internet to come back. Come on. Do. Oh, God. Come on, internet. Yes, Franklin. Woohoo. Joe number 1, Potato. I like it. Sammy Ray. Right, I'm going to get the end of the lane and then I'm going to end the live, guys. You all have a great day. Thank you for all your support, as always. Thank you, Ali. Make sure you're on the Facebook groups. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're following on Twitch. If you want to show your appreciation on here on TikTok, you can subscribe. And you can come on the subscribe-only group chat and join the rest of all the subscribers. Yes, Franklin. Tony Poole, good morning. I know the internet goes poo-poo there, Joe number 2. So yeah, big love from the TTM and I. You all have a great day. I'll be back at 2:15 on Twitch and 4 AM on TikTok. Wait for it, Ali. But yeah, you all have a great day, guys. Thank you for your support as always. And we'll see you in the morning, 2:15 on Twitch, 4 AM on TikTok. Big love from the TTM and I. But it's that time for TTM and I to say, TTM and I, douche, out. Big love. Take care, guys. See you in the morning. Woohoo! Bye-bye.